That game could have been very different had that not happened.
Yeah,
actually. Sure. Okay. In the center left, in the teal, he is
KT roster Zest.
Ooh, cough there. Take your vitamin C. In the upper right, in the red, he is
SK Telecom T1 Rain.
Let's see if Rain coughs. Are you feeling Rain?
Completely fine.
Completely fine.
He doesn't have emotions. What? You think you can be this good and have emotions? Come on, Tasteless.
My bad.
Emotions for weak people like you and I.
For mortals, for mere mortals.
All right.
All right.
Yeah, it doesn't look like
Let's
any
see.
of them.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to wait. I love seeing how these two guys are gonna tech against each other.
Yeah, it's the most interesting part.
Promise.
I think.
There's not much we can do to speculate until we see it because there's so many different tech options in PvP.
It's like the first thing you look for is the timing of the gate. The second thing, the timing of the gases. The third thing, how many probes go in the gases. And I mean, if they line up, there's nothing to say.
Just like the 15th thing is Nexus.
The 15th thing is, do they make
the 37th thing is, you know, are they going to go straight out Archon?
Gets a little bit complicated at that point.
Yeah.
All right, both players getting one gas and then a second gas a little bit later on. This could be both of them going for 2-gate. Definitely a possibility here. We'll see.
Well, Tosis, we got one player scouting, the other player not scouting. The king of Protoss, Zest. You see that, Artosis?
She misspelled rain. That's so weird.
I'm feeling pretty confident, actually. I think Zest could take this.
Oh, he definitely can.
He's really scary.
Can, but will he? Probably not. Come on. Yeah, it looks like a double gate from Rain. Zest, not so sure yet, as those probes on gas a bit quicker. Thing is, the fact that Zest is scouting this may change what Rain does. Because right now it really does look like they should be adding a second gate right about now if he's going to. Wow, that's so annoying. I hate people who do
this
that.
is one of the best ways to just harass, is to mine and then stop mining and mine and then stop mining so that they're not able to actually touch one of those patches.
Now we do have Rain immediately getting the mothership core. Does this mean he's just going to make a quick nexus? Yeah, it looks like it. Another way to spend those extra minerals from only mining 2 probes in each gas.
We do have Zest over here blocking.
Ooh, I think he's
going to pile on.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's pretty painful.
That is down and dirty.
Yeah, that's actually really painful. The fact that Zest got to scout him first and realize what was going on.
Every Zerg player that was watching that, I think maybe one blood vessel in the eye just popped. Like, I can't believe they could even do that against other Protosses.
You deserve it!
The Nexus block, the hatch block!
That's how stupid Protoss is.
Okay, so there's the Nexus now.
This is, okay, this is kind of fantastic right now for Zest.
Yep.
He's going Twilight. There's a pretty decent chance he's going to do a proxy Stargate as well. When you go Blink, a lot of the time you will go Oracle as well against a fast expansion. The fact that he already knows this is going on may increase those chances. Or he might just go into like a 4-gate Blink. Both, I think, are pretty reasonable.
Yeah, I think it actually might be the 4-gate Blink.
Yeah, definitely.
We have the other gateway coming up. There's a second, and we're going to have the 4th.
I think you have to get it a little bit later.
Yep.
If you do go for a 4-gate.
Well, let's see if it is going to be that, though, in a minute here. Okay, here's the Robo Bay, by the way, for Rain. Blink.
Okay, if he doesn't get the 4th gate, I think he probably will go Oracle.
That's also been really effective. We got Rain with a proxy pylon right now.
Right now, Zest really wants to figure out the tech so badly. Okay, he sees the Robo. And that definitely can influence what he wants to do from here. Oh my god. Oh, did he not see that? I don't think he saw that.
He should have seen it. It did show up.
I think he was probably looking at his stalkers as he went to attack or something, just missed it. And there is that proxy Stargate. So Zest going for Blink Oracle. Really strong play.
And we have the proxy pylon have with some Zealots warping in over here, but I think he should be okay. It's going to be a bit tedious to micro against those, but he should be fine.
It's so funny that that mothership core is still up behind his base. Yeah, as you said, this is going to be tedious, but he shouldn't actually lose anything.
Oh. Zealot, excuse me, Stalker taking a little bit more damage.
Yeah, that
than
was
we expected. Uh-oh, peekaboo nerd. I'm in your base.
Seeing your stuff. And he saw no Nexus, 3 gates. He saw that many Stalkers.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he scouts it. Yeah, I think he was like already kind of thinking that could be the case. I'm sure these guys study each other a lot. Yeah, he really likes this build. It's a really good build. It's really cool.
Well, let's see how Rain does holding this. I mean, knowing is half the battle, as G.I. Joe says, but G.I. Joe couldn't quite micro like these guys. So there's a chance, even with this coming, that Zest could still make it work. He's going to come up the ramp right now.
Yep, and they're going to start pounding on this Nexus a little bit. Pushing back with this Immortal.
Oh my God, really good micro by Rain. What?
Yeah. Really fantastic.
Didn't lose anything.
And he does have the Oracle here now, so probably will blink into the main base with it, looks like. Huh. Maybe he hasn't quite decided what he wants to do here.
Well, it looks like he's going to try to come around.
The Stalker's just trying to figure out what the hell is going on. Why is everything so calm right now? Is Oracle looking down at that beach? Oh, that's hard to get to. What a private beach.
Well, we still see Zest just waiting. I actually thought he was going to try to blink in the main or something else. Okay,
yeah,
let's see. He wanted to check in here. I'm almost caught off guard by just how passive Zest is being right now.
You know, I think it's because he, as soon as the Stargate was seen and like the probe snuck in as well, like the probe sneaking in gave away that it could be a Stargate, and then he scouted the Stargate as well, and Zest is like, this isn't going to work. Because like when Zest loses with this is because he's over aggressive with his blinks in.
But you got to think he does just build so much. Yeah, there's probably a moment where he's like, nope, that's it.
Yeah, I think
abort mission.
I think that was an abort mission.
We're not even
moment.
going to really use blink much more than this.
Yeah, not really. I mean, right now, what's he doing? He's using the Oracle to try to find an observer to kill. He's like, well, I may as well do something here. But
something with no risk involved is what's important about that.
Yeah,
we've seen pretty much all of the Protoss players in this situation way overstep their boundaries. And he popped up there. What did he get up there? That was a Stalker.
He killed something. Yeah, it might have been. You know what's kind of cool? But this is why PvP is so cool. Like last game we saw Ringo, DT, it didn't do anything. This game we saw Blink plus Oracle against an Expand, and it didn't really do that much damage, right? But if you look at where the game is, just slowing your opponent down, making him not make probes, making him make certain types of units, Zest is completely fine. They have the same probe count right now. They have the same army count right now. And in fact, Zest has an upgrade that could become important later on, which is Blink. And he's got map control. So, I mean, you can't really even complain about where he's at.
Well, this is all about knowing when to stop. We have the Gateway Explosion now for both players, the second part of that. So we have 4 gates coming up for Rain, 3 right now for Zest. Zest Temple Archives is finishing.
Scouting
really,
heavily, too.
Yeah, Zest is just surveying his opponent constantly, trying to see where his tech's at. Storm is starting now.
I love it.
And we have a Warp Prism coming in here.
This is a great map for play like this. You can just get in there and storm drop those mineral lines very easily, especially when you're just controlling the map so much. And in fact, that observer getting out is so important. He was looking for that observer for so long, like flying around the Oracle and everything, but it gets in and it sees 2 Eye Templars hidden. He knows that this is going to be a storm drop.
Yeah, let's see if he can actually still do any damage with it. I mean, if you know a storm drop's coming, it's way harder to lose probes to it.
Yeah, he's making one. Or no, that's not his cannon. Okay, he has a cannon behind already. There you go. He has cannon both mineral lines, in fact. Now, that doesn't mean he can't do damage with the storm drop. You have to react very quickly to this and pull your probes. Cannon does not kill anything quick enough.
Oh, now he sees it the second time.
Yeah.
So he should be able to pull. There comes that storm drop now, though, going up to the second. By the way, third base is going to be made up here.
Wow, a nice feedback as well, to be honest, but perfect pull.
One probe there, yeah.
Yeah.
Can't do much better than that. He did also punt Zest's army further out on the map. Punted it. That's a new way to put it, man. Look, it's like he kicked the ball down the court.
Yeah. Kick the ball down the court. This is tasteless, my jock friend.
This is the court ball. No, he knocked that army out. And so Rain is going to be able to move on around the map a little bit more. Looks like this Nexus is not going to go contested at all.
Right now...
just tastes your bro jock friend.
This is like such a fantastic game so far, Tasteless. Zest is doing every form of harassment that he can do. Blink, Oracle, Storm Drop. But Rain is just on top of scouting, like insanely on top of scouting.
You know what's funny about it, too, is that it was actually Zest that went for the aggressive build, and still Zest managed to transition so quickly into harass.
Yeah.
Normally you got one guy, he's going for harass because he has to sit back and turtle, but Zest is actually very good at just shifting gears there. Plus, yeah, Rain's defense is just perfect.
And look at this, he's coming in again for another Storm Drop. Really pulling time.
Okay,
Ooh.
that was not bad. We
Yeah,
got like 4 or
bad.
5 probes there.
This is such a great choice for this map, Tasteless, this build. Like, there's so much dead space back there. If you didn't open with the Stargate, what are you supposed to do? You can't make them not sit back there.
You're basically at the whims of the Oracle for the rest of the game.
Yeah. He's like, get out of here, and the Oracle's like, it's a free country. He just sits there. You have to get a Phoenix.
Actually, I think Rain's about to attack here. He's warping into that proxy pylon. I don't know if this is going to work. Again, it's going to depend a lot on the angling here. When you got Zealot Archon.
Yeah.
There is definitely an Archon lead here for Rain, so keep that in mind.
That's a big deal. 3 more Archons. And let's not forget, a chunk of the supply...
Oh, my God. He got even more kills there.
Oh, wow. Let's not forget, a chunk of the supply is floating over here behind the base. That's 9 of the army supply.
Oh, I think it's just going to get canceled. There's like no way he can get up there and save that.
It does look like it.
Although then again, I'm also surprised that he's actually backing up.
Oh, God.
Meanwhile, Rain warping in over here.
That cannon plays so well. It's really slowing Rain down right now. Well, but
maybe not.
Now all he has to do is run home. He cannot engage Zest's main army while doing this. Okay, he actually forced a recall. This means he can go back up to the third.
He won't be able to save this in time.
Wow. Fantastic snipe there. And
well, the angling is not bad here, actually, for Zest. You know, with the Archon stuff like that, he's at least going to get that Nexus to live.
Really well done on both sides.
But another Storm Drop here. And this will not be recalled back in time. Okay, so this is 42 probes to 40 probes.
But he's killed how many probes so far? It's insane.
These guys are actually both taking serious blows.
27 probes killed. But you know what? Rain does have 3 bases right now against just the 2 bases, one of which is not even mining at the moment of Zest. Thing is, Zest does have a better army. Or a bigger army, at least.
Yeah, a considerable supply lead for that. Considering that their probes are even, that means, yeah, Zest is a very much so bigger army. And it looks like he's going to try to move out here.
I think we have more Archons and Immortals. Let's see. Yeah. Twice as many Archons and 3 times as many Immortals. Well, 3 to 1 Immortal. I don't understand.
Dude,
like it's 12 Immortals to 4 Immortals.
Let's make this as dramatic as possible.
Like 36 Immortals against 12 Immortals. Oh, my God. 3 times as many.
Oh, there's actually something going on at that third base. Oh, wow.
9 kills on that thing.
Yeah. And he's actually, the rest of the army is going to have a hard time getting up there. Okay, we actually had Storms blanketed down there.
Some pretty awesome Storms, especially there on those Immortals, blinking in and picking those off so quickly.
Are you kidding me? He's actually going to push forward here again. Notice he's targeting down the Archons with the Stalkers on the right and actually fanning out the rest of his army properly. I think Zest is going to break through this.
Yeah, you're right.
And he's actually going to beat him again. I can't believe this. Zest is so good.
Wow, he's just so
Jesus.
good. That's all right. That's all right. Rain wants to make this a fun match.
Rain actually took out the main Nexus, so economically he was down, but the entire time Zest was picking off probes. So it was like 42 probes to 40, right? It didn't matter that much if you had a third Nexus or not, considering how the probes are distributed to the patches. And then, even though Zest was doing some great harass, he lost a lot of Zealots. He had fundamentally a smaller army.
Yeah.
What is, Rain had a smaller army. Then what does Zest do? Zest pushes forward, gets the Oracle over the third base, drives out probes, and also makes it impossible for Rain to pop up there and save that third.
Yeah.
Rain is forced into a spot he has to engage, and the way that Zest is engaging, by the way, in these endgame battles is so much better than Rain.
He's doing fantastic. The thing is, Zest in each game, I feel like, is getting the advantage of mobility. Like, he's the one that's attacking, he's the one that's harassing. Rain is trying to use his, like, almost perfect defensive style for pretty much this entire thing, right? Like, he's taking the slightly quicker bases, he's trying to sit there and ward everything off, but Zest's multitasking is insane. His scouting is so great, his positioning, the fact that he recalled just enough that he would have enough to defend his third base in this last game.
I thought Rain was going to take it right when I saw the Zealots there at the Nexus.
It was a great move, but it gave so many army units for that.
That's usually how a top PvP ends, by the way.
Yeah.
Is you get an attack over there in the main, hitting probes. The probes are being evacuated. Maybe the Nexus gets killed, and then they just hit the third, go back home, continue to stay ahead and win the game. But Zest is really good. Rain is going to have to win the next 3 games in a row, or we're going to have Zest going on to the Final Four. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, we're going to go to game number 3 here with Zest against Rain.